George here. So, Halloween's here. Today's Halloween. I couldn't think of any other video to review for this day, so Monday, the 29th, me and Danny here are going to go see Halloween. So this is sort of a our reaction video to Halloween, and sometimes with these new movies that I've never seen, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard any reviews of it. I've been trying to avoid it to this point. Have you?
Mm-mm.
You haven't heard any reviews?
No. I actually haven't read anything about like a synopsis for it or anything. I know that Jamie Lee Curtis is in it though, which is kind of exciting.
Right.
It's kind of cool.
Well, from what I have heard from some people, is this Halloween takes 40 years after the first one. So instead of Michael Myers getting shot off the balcony like he did, he gets captured instead of disappearing.
Yeah.
So basically, all the other Halloweens after that first one,
Bullshit.
you know. Basically.
I'm okay with that. I didn't like the other Halloweens post first Halloween. That's why
I
I didn't
like-
watch them that much.
Alright, I liked all the other Halloweens up to 4.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was a lot. It was just a lot.
Mhm.
You know?
Well, it's like a lot of movie franchises, they get kind of stupid after a while. It's like, okay, this is kind of annoying.
It's true.
But, yeah, with this Halloween, it takes place after the first one. Michael Myers has been captured and put under lockdown for 40 years, so he's like 60-something now in this one. He's going to be an old man.
That's kind of weird. But Jamie Lee Curtis is
Yeah,
getting
Jamie
older,
Lee,
too,
yeah,
so I
she's
guess
old,
that makes
too.
sense. It's weird.
It is, and it kind of
Who's
makes...
gonna play him? Do you know who's playing him?
I don't know who's playing. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this movie, just at the fact that the timeline is is erasing everything else except for the first Halloween. Everything else is non-existent, non-canon. So there's no hospital or anything like this. This is just basically Halloween 1, skip to this one.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
One way I'm going to enjoy this movie is I'm playing the Dimensions. I'm playing Dimension card. Like, I'm pretending this is like a what if instead, like a different dimension.
Oh,
Yeah.
like an alternate reality.
Yeah, an alternate reality is what I'm doing. Like when
Couldn't you kind of say that with all of them, though, that they're all alternate reality?
No, because a lot of them actually stay pretty canon with themselves.
They're like not contradictory.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Except for one,
No.
after the 20 years. If you ever seen Halloween 20 years later, they have it where fucking Michael Myers gets his head cut off at the end. And then they come back with this other movie, this really stupid movie where they do the reality show in it. And they're like, oh yeah, Michael Myers escaped. He glued a mask or something on this guy's face. But then, like, when you go back and re-watch that movie, it don't make sense.
It sounds like it would make sense.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said my favorites, like Halloween 1 all the way to 4 are my favorites. Because they stay pretty canon. I mean, the other ones do a pretty good job, but at the same time it gets kind of stupid after a while.
Yeah.
So my real thoughts is I'm excited for this movie. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. I have not the slightest clue what they're doing with it. Besides that, the fact that Michael Myers, after the first Halloween, got captured. That's it. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's great. I do have one theory, and I don't know. I think this is going to be the Halloween where Michael Myers actually dies though.
Really nice.
Yeah, like he gets killed. Like Michael Myers is dead after this point.
I think I might like that better. It sounds like it's less fantastic. You know what I mean?
It does. It kind. I mean,
kinda like
I'm
that.
kind of bummed out about it, but I kind of thought, I'm like, well, you know, I'd really love to see how they're going to kill Michael Myers. Like, what would legitimately be the setting stone of dead? Because it's like, with Friday the 13th, like movies like that, like Jason, there was a part where Jason did die, like was legitimately dead, and that's after part 4. He gets a machete in the head, that's why he has that big gash across his head like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they sunk a machete in it and he went down on it. But I think that this movie is gonna be great. I'm hoping it's great. I hope it's done with good taste. I hope it's done well. I'm uber excited to see how they go about this.
Me too.
Got any thoughts you want to share?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so the next portion of this will be us sort of doing the reaction video where we've watched this movie and alrighty, Sam Burge here, back after reviewing the Halloween movie that we just went and seen. With me again is Danny. He went and seen it with me too. So let's just start off with the story for the first part. Obviously, yeah, the story does take after 40 years of the Halloween incident from Halloween 1. I liked it. What were your thoughts on the story?
I like the story. I like the storyline. I don't know.
Okay.
How would you improve on it?
I wouldn't really improve on it. Really, honestly, timeline-wise, it really sunk in and it did really well. I gotta really say, if a lot of you people that are hardcore Halloween fans that actually know the story of Michael Myers and all that, you would be so able to keep up with all the references that they make. And I mean, they make a lot of references in this movie. A ton. It was really insane on how many references they made throughout that whole entire movie.
You just caught up on the references a lot.
Oh yeah, I picked up on the references right off the bat. For example, one of the references I noticed was, really honestly, the bus incident. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm going to give away a lot of this movie if you're watching it.
Yeah, yeah, you should probably.
Yeah, forewarn everybody.
Put that in the title.
Yeah, forewarning. Spoilers out the wazoo. Yeah, a lot of references is, in Halloween 4, Michael Myers causes an ambulance to wreck and he escapes. In this Halloween, he uses a bus that's transporting him to a new place because like they're kind of done with him. They washed their hands of him because he hasn't spoken or anything, and they washed his hands of it. So they're just like, you know, we're just taking him to this place and we're done. Let's see, no references. In Halloween 2, there's a woman that's carving ham off of a slab of ham and making a sandwich, and Michael Myers kills her just like in the other one. Well, I think in Halloween 2, the woman making the sandwich doesn't get killed. He just takes the knife. In this one, he kills the woman. So, I mean, really good reference. I mean, there's a ton of references to make throughout this whole...
He beat her with a hammer in this one.
Yeah, well, I mean, he killed her one way or another.
I just thought...
I know what you meant. Yeah, I forgot he hit her with a hammer.
A little different.
Michael Myers kills a kid in this one, like, legitimately. Give or take, that kid's probably about 13 or 14, maybe.
I don't think he was that old.
He was young, but not too old.
He was around, like, 11 or 12, I'd say.
Yeah, around that age.
That's what I'd say.
Well, I'd say probably 11. I'd say 11.
I don't know.
11 to 13.
It's hard to say, though, because, you know, some, like, 13, 14-year-olds look 11, 12, some, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's hard to say. Kids develop a little bit.
But, I mean, one way or another, yeah, he basically, he kills the kid. That was a real big surprise, because, like, Michael Myers has never been known for killing a kid in the other movies, just teenagers and adults. This one, he goes full-fledged and kills a kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the references are there. I'm not trying to give them all away, but if you see them, you'll see them. They're beautiful. But, I mean, the movie was great, done well. I
liked it.
Yeah, the setup was perfect. I don't think, like, it wasn't rushed too badly to get Michael Myers to escape from his holdings, as I'd say. But to be real honest, it played out pretty well. There is one thing I want to say was, what was that guy's name? Dr. Xanax or Zank? It was some weird ass name. He was supposed to be like Dr. Loomis's predecessor. And spoiler, or
Wait,
aka...
you mean a successor?
Successor.
He followed him? Yeah.
Well, he was like apprentice to under him and stuff.
Successor.
Yeah, successor. He's basically our replacement for Loomis, since the original actor of Dr. Loomis died. Because he died before Halloween 5. Yeah, the actual actor of Dr. Loomis. I forget his name. His name's like Sam something. His real name's Sam. But, yeah, the replacement guy, he survives that bus crash and shit. That made me really suspicious, to be honest, on Edge. It really did.
Why did that make you suspicious?
Because he didn't get killed. It's like, out of all the people.
I mean, maybe Michael Myers already thought he was dead.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what made me suspicious of him too. Was when because he.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah, because I mean later on. Okay, spoiler again, but later on he kills that cop.
Yeah.
And that made me even. That's what I was I didn't want to say it out loud in the theater, but that was my theory the whole entire time.
The whole time it was cute. Good. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
Well, I didn't want to go on that theory because this theory is long. My idea was that I think the doctor made the bus crash, though. I don't think Michael Myers did it.
Ooh.
I think the
You're
doctor.
already invested in theories in this one.
Oh yeah, I mean there's plenty of ideas that made me think that the doctor did it. Because in the other Halloweens, if you get past say it's Halloween 5. Yeah, Halloween 5. There's a cult that actually is I call them the Myers supporters.
Nice.
Because they're part of the cult. Because in the Halloween legends or whatever, what do you want to call urbanology or whatever the fuck? Urban legends or something. There's this cult and stuff. Because the original Halloween, the setup is Michael Myers is possessed by this vengeful spirit.
Right.
So, there's always been this cult that's been they help him escape in Halloween 5. Like I said, the Halloween mythology kind of got, really crazy after 4.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, it did.
A bit much.
Mm-hmm.
A bit much.
What?
It was a bit much.
It was a bit much after that point. So, I mean, that kind of gave me the idea of a reference they were making that they're... I mean, really, honestly, the doctor was wanting to know why Michael Myers killed. How did Michael Myers feel when he killed? Mm-hmm. I mean, the guy was crazy from the... You know what I'm saying? He was
just kind of an asshole. There's some psychiatrists that are like that. I feel like a lot of the... What do they call research psychiatrists? Some of them are great.
I wouldn't say he was an asshole. Assholes. He wasn't an asshole. He was just... Yeah, he was kind of...
asshole.
He was crazy.
Asshole.
No, crazy. He was obsessed.
Hey, yeah.
He was basically Loomis's predecessor, but at the same time, he went overboard with it. Loomis basically wanted him dead. That guy wanted to get inside Michael Myers' head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He was crazy.
I'm still going with asshole.
I
don't know. I think crazy's overused for assholes.
Well, my idea, if he was an asshole, he would have been more of an asshole. He never came off to an asshole. He just came. He's coming off to me crazy obsessed.
Yeah, obsessive and asshole-ish.
He was never an asshole.
I'm not gonna go with out of his mind crazy though. Just kind of a dick face. Got a little caught up. Maybe had some
crazy
adrenaline rushing. I don't know.
He was.
I think it's overused. I think crazy's overused.
Okay, obsessed. Overly obsessed. I'll use overly obsessed.
Obsessive.
That's what I think. He just got way overboard with it when he was trying to get in Michael Myers' head. Because one thing that pissed us off the most is when he fucking donned the Michael Myers mask after he killed the cop.
Yeah, that was kind of...
At
first I thought that, it was gonna be something stupid, and it was gonna be Michael Myers, I don't know. I didn't know if he was gonna be dead or stunned or what, and this guy was gonna try to like be the new Michael Myers or some shit, and that was gonna be stupid.
I know. I was like, I mean, I even told you that. I was so tempted to be like, if that's how that movie goes, I'm walking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I
actually kind of like that they kind of made you think that they were gonna go that route.
I thought they were. I was so pissed off.
But then when I realized Michael Myers wasn't dead in the back, I was like, oh, he's gonna kill the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I also really liked when he crushed the guy's head with his foot.
Oh yeah,
I
man,
like
it did. It looked like
cool.
it looked like a marshmallow full of hamburger just flattened out.
Yeah. It was kind of pumpkin-y. Like, you know,
I think the gore was
smashing
actually
pumpkin.
pretty damn fucking intense with that one. I mean, I think with those, like with slasher movies, my favorite thing is like, sometimes a kill is sell best when you just hear the sounds, because like when you see the object, like when he picks up that hammer, you know what a hammer can do. So then when you're hearing the sounds,
the
thuds, the squishes, the splats.
That's more like a psychological, like, horror kind of thing, though. And I feel like Halloween isn't really it's not as much of a psychological thriller as it is just like a horror film. You know what I mean?
Well,
like, that's not what it's meant to be.
it's a slasher.
Yeah, that's like what it's meant to be. Like, it's meant to be like bloody and.
A lot of
gory.
people
It's
get
not
that
meant to be,
mixed
like,
up with
ooh.
like the genres. Like they want to call like Jason a horror or Freddy. No, they're slashers.
No, they're like genres of horror film.
Well, it's a slasher. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got monster horror and you got horror slasher. It's not just
Yeah,
horror.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
True
It's like
horror.
a subgenre. Of
True
a
horror
genre.
is like what Alfred Hitchcock was doing, like when it's like normal basis without anything paranormal in
His
it.
were like psychological thrillers though.
Some,
A lot of them were.
like Psycho's a horror.
I would say that it's a psychological thriller. It's suspenseful. There isn't a lot of stuff shown on camera. It really goes into the killer's mind. I would put it in the psychological thriller category.
Psychological. I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but I'm saying it's a slasher at the same time.
Mm.
Because he's killing. He's slashing.
I mean, I don't know, I guess.
But I mean, okay, so we get to the point where, like, you know, Michael Myers is wreaking havoc all around town, like killing people left and right. And, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis makes another appearance in this one. She's a lot older, but you know what? She's a silver fox, indeed. She's definitely a silver fox. That woman did not...
Jamie Lee Curtis will always be a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. She didn't... Oh, my God. Like, you know what? She aged well, but, like, in a beautiful way. Like,
She's always aged well. She's always looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, you're awesome.
Yeah.
This movie was the best. Like, I love the setup she has throughout the house. Another spoiler. The setup she has in the house, like, where everything... She, like, basically made this, like, a Michael Myers trap house. That's
She did.
another
Which was
spoiler
kinda
that we're
cool.
getting ready to reference.
That was
But
kind of cool. Yeah.
I love the doors.
I like the doors. I
Where
like
she hits
that,
the button
yeah.
and those things slide down. It's like, that is what... That's like the weakness of every slasher killer, is like not giving them any leeway to sneak around or try to hide. Like, you block off every hideable place
They're
and you...
sneaky little bitches. You know, they've gotta be.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. They're in the slasher genre, there you have the hunter and the prey. You know what I'm saying? The predator and the
Sneaky.
prey.
Little bitches.
Yeah, and that's why they're good at what they do.
Mhm.
But I mean, I loved it, and it's like, it's kind of nice to see like how Jamie was teaching her daughter how to fight Michael Myers, because that comes into play
Her
too.
daughter didn't appreciate it for so long though, which like fair because she got taken away from her when she was like 12. So,
Yeah,
like,
but in the same
I
reference,
don't know that I'd appreciate it either.
I know I didn't appreciate. I mean, it was kind of sad.
It was sad. I felt bad for her daughter and I felt bad for her. I felt bad for both of them. I felt
I
bad
didn't
for
really
the family in general.
I didn't really. I mean, like the granddaughter, she played a part, but not a part.
Yeah, the
She was like kind of like a bounce in
The
between.
granddaughter had like a pretty normal life as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, she was like story filler for everything.
Yeah, well, she was kind of like our lens into their life, and 'cause,
Yeah.
you know, like,
She was like the rose-colored
nobody
glasses.
else has been stalked by Michael Myers, so like for a general audience, they need a different lens into that. You know, that like craziness. You
What's
need, like,
supposed
a
to give
good
you like, well,
reference point.
yeah, but it's
to
also called like
open
an
you into
evolution form too. If
Yeah.
you notice that she evolved.
Well,
She
yeah.
went from weak to meat.
Yeah, because you like relate to her in the beginning and stuff, and then you're kind of like, okay, like.
But like she
was a
picks up the
multifaceted
torch
character.
and she becomes part of the family, and all three of the girls kick Michael Myers' ass.
Yeah.
Like I
Dad's
thought that
dead,
was
though.
so neat when she
The
picked
dad
up.
died.
Yeah, the
He was
dad.
kind of a dick face though. I didn't really like him. You didn't see this part because you got up, but there was a part at dinner where like I don't know, the grandma like Michael Myers just like got fucking moved and she was out in the car and upset and I think she drank some and then she came to like something with her granddaughter or something and then the dad started being an asshole and he was like, you need to get out of here because she was upset and I was like, you dick. He was just being a dick. I don't know.
I thought he was a little bit of a pansy at the same time.
Yeah, like pansy dick. I take jujitsu.
Yeah, like, you know, you're normal, like, oh, I know how to do these karate moves, I'm a badass.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm anything bad at all. But what I am saying is that he acted like he had like
Him
whole, like,
dying,
macho
yeah.
thing. Like he like thought he was bad. And
Yeah.
it's like, don't pretend like you're bad when you're not.
He was just a
I don't
little
pretend
chihuahua.
like
He was just a chihuahua barking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little chihuahua, baby.
it was kind of crazy because, like, I did not feel any sympathy towards this guy dying.
I didn't like him. I felt bad for his daughter, though. That'll still affect her.
Well, yeah, but...
And his wife.
Yeah.
They'll be affected. I mean, I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis was not affected by that. I feel like she's cool with it.
No,
She's down.
she's probably just like, thank you for the
She was down
bait.
with it. Well, I think maybe she was like, this is the only good thing.
Well, you know,
Michael
did you
Myers
see the
ever
size
did
of the
for me.
revolver she gave him?
I know.
Give him a little wimpy ass
know.
little 6-shooter.
That was funny.
I was just like, yeah, you're
She was
fucking
like, "Here,
dead,
you get a
buddy.
revolver."
That ain't no cricket you're holding. You ain't no Will Smith. You ain't gonna blast him with that thing. You're gonna like hit Michael, and Michael's gonna look at you like, okay.
He's foolish. He's foolish.
But I mean, bottom line, the movie was great, and the ending was spectacular. But I'm not gonna give any details to the way the ending goes, because they kill Michael Myers off. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like that kind of gave it away a little bit.
Well, I mean, anyway.
Actually, you know what? I feel like the ending was left somewhat ambiguous because we didn't actually see him die.
Yeah, but he was trapped. I mean, did you see the basement? They gave a good a good 360 around that
I know,
basement.
but
And not
like-
once did I see a window in that damn
I know,
basement.
but also he's Michael Myers.
He ain't coming back from that.
I don't know.
We should have stayed until
To
the
be
end credits
continued.
rolled.
I don't know.
Who knows? Or I'll look it up on YouTube after it's come out.
I don't know. I felt like the ending was left somewhat ambiguous. There was a good chance he died, but he's Michael Myers. So
I just think the way he died was so well done for him.
I liked it.
I loved it. I'll tell you what, I was about to cry. It was so beautiful. Well, you don't see... The reason why I appreciate this movie so much is, like, every time one of these old school horror movies get remade, and especially, like, this was kind of like, I'll admit this much. This was really hard for me to go see. I was that scared of it. Not like
It was
scared.
gonna be bad.
Yes, because
Fair.
thanks to fucking Rob Zombie's fucking jack off on a saltine cracker of a fucking Halloween movie, it made me really scared to want to go see this. It's like part of me wanted to see it, but then a part of me was like kind of worried. It's like it's bad enough that Rob Zombie's Halloween was so god awful,
You know, I didn't see
so
it.
trashy. You're lucky, because it is. All it is a giant Rob Zombie Halloween music video. That's all it is. I hate it. Like, I have the DVD and I've only watched it once, and I have not watched it again. It sits in my freaking collection, just sitting there. It has no meaning in my life.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
You have to watch it sometime, and then you'll see how horrible it is.
I like Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie's good at music, not movies.
Oh my god, you didn't like House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects?
Nope.
Oh, fuck you, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Those were good movies. They were
Yeah,
funny.
fucking whatever.
They were funny.
All they did was fucking remake the fucking
Those
Texas
movies were
Chainsaw.
funny. No,
Yeah.
because Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't.
I'm not gonna
it
get
was
in a
sorta
debate
funny.
about that crappy
But
shows.
Devil's
okay?
Rejects
We're
was
talking
fucking
about
funny.
Halloween.
That movie was funny as shit.
It was stupid as fuck. We can debate about Rob Zombie's films
Oh.
next time.
Oh, we can.
Right now we're just on Halloween. I'm just saying Rob Zombie's Halloween in general
Oh.
made it really hard for me to want. It was a line that was crossed and it was hurt. You know, it's like a dumb girl going back to her boyfriend after he cheats on her like 4 or 5 times, and it's like, I can't do that. I could never do that. And that's what made it so cautious when I heard about this movie being made. I was just like, oh my god, please let this be
Felt
good.
Betrayed.
Yeah, I felt
That's
betrayed.
That's how you described it, more or less. You felt
Betrayed.
emotionally betrayed.
Yeah. I'm a hardcore
That's real intense.
horror fan. I am, down to the bone. I'm one of these people, it's like,
I don't think I'm as hardcore about it as you are.
oh, I am, trust me. I mean, you see my room, you know what I'm all about.
I just kind of, it's just entertaining for me.
Well, you know what? You got politics and religion. I've got horror slasher. That's my hardcore. That's my sensitivity there with that.
Okay.
I'm particular about my slashers.
Okay.
I mean, I have not dedicated my life, but it's like
It's a little dedicated.
it's a little dedicated. There's dedication. There's a critique to, it's like, if you're gonna love something and know something about it, you gotta put your studies into it.
This is true.
You know, you gotta put your studies into it. Yeah. But I mean, all in all, this Halloween movie was fantastic. It was great. I mean, it is no wonder why it is #1 right now in theaters.
Yeah.
There's no understatement to this movie, and it was done with perfection.
I enjoyed it.
This was the it was a good send off, I think.
Is this supposed to be the end of all of Halloween?
Yep.
Oh, it is? Oh, well,
Yeah,
then
this
he's
was-
dead. Never mind. I didn't
He's
know.
dead.
I didn't
He's
read up
dead,
on this
yeah.
at all, so I didn't know.
I did my
Oh.
studies.
Well,
like,
then he's dead, so...
yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I
dead.
liked the way he died then. Not to be continued, apparently.
Nope.
It's
It
a
was
good way
beautiful.
to end it. I'm glad that they ended it with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, that's how it should have been done,
That's how it should have been done.
and it's beautiful.
It was good.
Now, like I said before in the video, I did play the whole "what if other dimension" card. That's where it slides in.
Do you still want to do that?
What?
Do you still want to abide by what if other dimension card?
Yeah, I'm gonna still play it, just to enjoy the other Halloweens at least, because Halloween 2 I love, and Halloween 4 I love. Can't really count 3 because that's not really part of the Halloween genre.
Yeah.
It's a totally different story.
Well, it's not a Michael Myers.
Yeah, it's not Michael Myers Halloween. But I mean, I'd say 2 and 4 I still love, and I still play them as still part of the series. I just look at it more or less that this one is a what if.
There's a term for that in Hinduism. I can't think of what it is though.
Mm.
For the contradictory stories about the gods and goddesses.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just
Anyways.
as a standalone movie, it is great. It is fantastic. I would well recommend it for anyone.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
done. It's done well. It's done with a very nice critique about it.
Yeah.
Details, storytelling, characters.
Mhm.
Though I did wish Jamie's granddaughter's boyfriend got killed.
Me too.
I kind of felt bad for the fat kid that got killed.
I didn't. He's a little fucking douche. He's so douchey. He had an annoying face.
Yeah, but I kind of felt sorry for him.
I didn't feel bad for him.
He had a thing for her, and then he tried to make a move, and she got shot down. I mean, it was a dick move that he made the move when after she just broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you're single? Okay, that means you're available. And it's like, God, give the woman some healing time. You know what I mean?
No, he wasn't gonna allow that.
But other than that, I just want to tell everybody thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a safe and wonderful Halloween.
Mm-hmm.